Dom needs to go and get the belt. He needs it. He deserves it. I made that point on the X today. Well, actually yesterday, where it's like you can't, because people were really frustrated yesterday after the spoilers came out about Dom losing the way he did. And I'm like, you can't tell Dom fans to be patient about his booking if you've been watching him for 2 years and beyond. If you've been watching him his last year, he's been busting his ass off. Anybody else with the amount of that he generates and the amount of and his ability to turn heels face would have been rewarded with a belt by now. Not every belt needs to be locked up like they were. So I was telling people you can't tell people to be patient about booking. And I've always said that. I don't like that. It feels really condescending, it feels rude, and it feels really insensitive to people that are fans of wrestlers that have been doing well and been trying to wait to get their shot. Would you tell Montez Ford to be patient? He's complaining now. Or I wouldn't call it complaining. He's talking about his frustrations with it. But will you tell a fan of Montez Ford to be patient with his booking? Would you tell a fan of Chad Gable to be patient with his booking? He's doing better now, but for a while now, people wanted him to get the Intercontinental title and they never gave it to him. You can't tell people, you can't tell fans to be patient. That's just rude to me. I don't like it. I've been a fan of wrestlers that never get that shot. Look at MXN Mansoor and Mason Briggs now in AEW. I love those guys. They had a really cool gimmick with Maxine and they got released. They never were able to contribute and build their characters in the WWE. They're thriving now in AEW, but you're going to tell their kind of fans to be patient when they just got released. Indy Hartwell just got released. She was my favorite too. I thought she was really good with Dexter. I'm so upset how we never got a conclusion to their relationship, Indy and Dexter, because I was really hoping Dexter it was going to circle back around. Well, when the Wyatt Six will target the heel the way Johnny, Indy, and Candace. I was hoping it would circle around to that, and then Dexter would be conflicted because Indy is still his wife. But we won't get that. You can't tell people to be patient. I don't like that. This is why I say you can't tell people to trust the process because for a lot of people like me with Naomi, I can't trust the process with Naomi. She has gotten so much start and stop booking where they'll just snatch things away from her. Where I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop with her. Now she has a title. She's got this win on Naya, and it looks like they're building her up, but it still feels very stop and stop where she's not really. It just feels like they don't know what to do sometimes. I can't trust the process being a Naomi fan. I can even trust the process being a Liv fan. When people were upset when Liv didn't win the Battle Royal, way before the Dom things really started getting going, people was all like, "Well, you gotta trust the process." No, you don't want to trust the process. You see, we trust when Liv fans were trying to trust the process years ago with Rana. You see how that turned out for her. She was done horribly. It took her a long time to recover from which happened when she was tangling with Ronda Rousey. You want us to trust the process? Triple H might be a better booker and more cohesive booker than Vince McMahon, but I still can't trust his process. He hasn't given me that trust yet. And by the way things are going now, I'm not sure he's even going to get my trust. There's still too much strip to deal with all this booking. Don't make sense. Like I said, you can't trust the process, and you can't tell fans to be patient with booking. Especially when Braun Breaker is running around as a two-time Intercontinental Champion now, and he just got to the main roster. But Dom, who has been busting his ass off and actually getting the reaction that they say they want, has nothing to show for it. See what I mean? If Dom was running around as a two-time champion, then he's already been a champion, and you want to say patience for the World Heavyweight Championship, you could say that because he's actually gotten that mid card title. But right now, he hasn't. The only main title he's had is his tag team with his dad, and then he has the North American Championship. He hasn't had anything else, and then he hasn't been able to get other feuds. He's always been stuck with Bria. With Liv now, he's kind of breaking out now, but he's still he's in this situation where he needs to be able to break out and do stuff on his own and get his titles, and they don't seem like they want to do that with him. They want to keep using him to get reactions from people they want, and people are starting to see that, and they're upset. That people be upset about booking. Maybe they will force Triple H to change things. It's happened before.